2 strawberry milkshakes.
Thank you.
Why are you still wearing your blazer?
Dunno, it's a bit cold.
It's the middle of fucking June. Take it off, you look well sweaty. Unless you want to get caught by Mr. Richardson and the rest of shitmore police. I reckon they'd expel us for this, you know. As in, it'd go down on our record, which means we'd never get into university. And that'd basically be our futures down the toilet. My mum probably wouldn't care, but yours definitely would. She'd probably cry.
All right, I'll take it off.
Can I ask you a question, Sam?
Yeah, I suppose.
Have you ever done anything you're not supposed to do?
Yeah, of course, loads of things.
Like what?
I don't know. I leave my phone on charge overnight sometimes when it's low on battery, so.
Wow, cool. God, we are all fucked.
What?
Look around us, Sam. We're in the middle of a fucking epidemic, a global epidemic, and the government has got to all buy the balls.
The balls?
Well, not my balls, obviously, but your balls. And everyone else's balls in this room. These things are like brain poison. You just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling for hours at a time, and before you know it, you've wasted a whole day. Then a whole week, then a whole month, then a whole year, and then your whole fucking life.
So?
So? Why do you think that is? It's to keep us numb. Numb to what's really going on. Keep us chained up in their invisible handcuffs that just keep getting tighter and tighter and... You know what? I don't want to wear them anymore. I think I want to break free.
What'd you do that for?
Whoa. That felt so good. That was actually, like, liberating. You've got to know what it feels like. Do it, smash your phone.
I'm not gonna smash my phone just because you told me to, Amy.
Hey, I'm already free. If you want your brain to rot, be my guest.
Being able to keep in contact with your friends and family isn't necessarily always a bad thing. Just because your parents hate you doesn't mean that mine do as well.
Fine.
Thank you.
Did you bring any money with you?
No. I thought you brought the money.
Yeah, I did, but I just spent it on bowling, didn't I?
That was everything you had.
I didn't have to pay for you, you know. I was being fucking polite if you couldn't tell.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, I mean, it's just food. I didn't even eat it all. You definitely didn't. Gonna have to do a dine and dash.
A what?
A dine and dash. Just get up, leave, don't pay the bill.
Isn't that stealing?
Obviously it's stealing dickweed, but there's rules to stealing. The rule is, you never steal from small independent businesses. Only massive corporate entities that can afford it.
Whose rule is that?
My dad's. He's basically Robin Hood. Steals from the rich, gives to the poor, which is him. Places like this are run by the man. If you're feeding the cash cow, you're basically funding terrorism, child labour, shell garages.
I'm not sure if any of that's true.
Yeah, well, either way, we've got no money, so we're gonna have to do a runner. Either that or we go to prison, and you would not do well in prison.
I'm sure if we just explain to the manager, say that we forgot our wallet and our purse...
Why, 45?
Or I can just call my dad. he can come down and pay the bill.
Yeah, good idea, dick cheese. Then everyone will know we bunked off school. Future's down the toilet, remember?
I've got a few coins. Maybe if we say we'll leave the tip, then maybe they'll let us off.
Or maybe you could stop being a massive pussy.
I'm not being a massive pussy. I'm just not doing exactly what you tell me to at the exact second you tell me to do it. Just because you've never heard no in your entire privileged life doesn't mean that I have to say yes to everything that you want.
Well, you have done so far.
Yes, I know I have. But now I'm starting to think that the only reason you ask me to go places with you and do things with you is because you know I'll always say yes, and that you can just string me along like I'm like this helpless little puppy or something. And maybe I will keep saying yes, maybe I will keep following you around. So I think maybe it's time that we part ways. Part ways for good. I think the only way that I'm going to be able to heal myself from you is by putting as much distance between us as possible. So, you can do what you want. I'm staying right here.
Fine. I'll go. You stay.
I'm coming too.
Unit T-20's Ellie and Alice command. Activate.
Unit Alice activated.
Command exit vehicle. Command, you're entering standby mode. Category firmware update using ports 2, 9 and 1. Motherboard software access is required. Confirm access.
Access confirmed.
Firmware update 298-416. Downloading from an external hard drive. Confirm standby.
Standing by.
Was that right?
It's uploading, but yeah.
What?
Uploading from an external hard drive. Well, you said downloading, which, well, would mean we'd be putting a firmware update from the brain into a hard drive, which would be pretty crazy and not make a lot of sense. Well, that would be like putting a motherboard into a processor and then transferring...
Brandon, does it matter?
No. The ports are right and they're all hooked up. So no, it doesn't matter. Just correct technical terminology. Why would that ever matter?
Good. Then get on with it. Sure this is gonna work?
Yeah. Piece of cake. Run the program. They'll factory reset. And then we can let them go into the wild. Like animals.
T-20s get abandoned all the time. They're old. Do it.
Okay. Right, all their memory files will move onto the hard drive, and then we can, yeah, delete what we need to.
Why do they give them faces? Make them so human and then go and make their eyes so creepy.
Well, I guess it's to make them look trustworthy, but still need a way to tell the difference between us and them.
I wouldn't trust these things as far as I could throw them. Lights and clockwork, that's all they are. And soon you won't even know who we are, isn't that right, Alice?
Potential unlawful act detected. Potential unlawful act detected. Memory deletion request declined. Memory deletion request declined. In accordance with the Criminal Justice Surveillance Act 2034, All footage will now be uploaded to eCloud.
Brandon,
They can't. They shouldn't be able to.
Connection failed! Connection failed! Connection failed! Please connect to a local network to resume upload.
fuck.
Jesus. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, it's just an encryption I didn't know was there. I can try something else. I can, I'll download Pixel 8. Well, that can break down the encryption on those T models. I don't know how up to date it is though. I'll have to check. Whoa! What are you doing?
Let go of the gun, mate.
Look, this is not part of the plan.
We can't risk this not working.
Look, I can make it work. Just give me a sec.
What if you can't? What then? You want to let them off into the wilderness with a head full of what we did? You want that?
Well, I didn't... Technically, I didn't do anything.
What did you just say?
I didn't...
Hey, look at me. What the fuck did you just say?
I said I didn't do...
Alice! Command, play audio file name 09022034.
Command confirmed.
Shit. Just forget it. Let's go. Shut up. Where is it? Just tell us where the drive is. Get out! Don't fuck up. Don't just... You get the ball. Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Will! What did you do? Why did you do that? That's an accident. And it's only you.
Now do you understand why we have to do this?
Yes.
Good.
Oh my god! Jesus! No, wait!
Brandon, they don't feel anything, man.
Well, at least let her turn around.
Fine. Go ahead.
Ellie? Command. Run! Run now!
Please confirm destination to run.
Get in the van.
David?
You're late.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
9 minutes late.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
You're late every single time.
Okay, I'm late. I get it. I was working, I came straight here from...
Alexander Hospital, where you had an emergency, which meant you missed the bus, so you had to walk.
Yes. Actually, that's exactly what happened. It's quite an important job. Like I said, I'm sorry. David, do you mind putting that away and actually looking at me?
I'm almost finished.
David. Okay. How have you been?
Good.
What have you been up to?
I've learnt the London Underground map.
The London Underground map.
From Zone 1 all the way to Zone 9. Northern Line, Victoria Line, Central, Circle, Bakerloo, District, Hammersmith and City, Jubilee, Metropolitan, Waterloo and City, Elizabeth and Piccadilly. All 272 stations.
Wow, that's amazing. How do you manage that?
I have a book. I wrote them down and I remember them. Obviously.
Well, I suppose I can delete City Mapper and just text you when I need to get anywhere then.
You literally could. You could ask me how to get anywhere and I can tell you the fastest way like that.
Well, I'll be sure to do that then.
Ask me then. But don't make it too easy, because I know if you are, it's always obvious.
Alright, how do I get from Leicester Square to Dalston Junction?
Ooh. Air conditioning or no air conditioning?
Just whatever's fastest.
Easy. Piccadilly line, eastbound. Change at King's Cross. Victoria line, northbound. Change at Hardley and Islington. Get the overground to Dalston Junction.
Very good. Listen, David, I've got some stuff...
Do another.
David, we really need to talk about this.
One more. Make it a really hard one.
Fine. How do I get from Enfield Town to East Croydon?
Enfield Town. That's overground. So to change at Tottenham? No. Finbury Park? No. It's Seven Sisters. Seven Sisters to Victoria Line to southbound.
David, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Fuck!
Chocolate milkshake?
Yeah. Listen, David, there's some stuff from Mum's. It's in the car if you want any of it.
Did you bring that big glass?
What big glass?
You know, the big glass, the really big glass.
As in, like a pint glass?
No, Mum's really, really big glass.
David, big glass, I don't know what you're talking about. Just explain it a bit more clearly.
You know, she used to put it on the table.
As in, she used to drink out of it?
No. She used to put flowers in it sometimes.
Right. The vase. It's a vase, David.
Finally. God, I thought you were supposed to be clever.
Yeah, I've got it. It's in the car. Why do you want it?
I wanted to put some yellow flowers in it. She liked yellow flowers, and I thought we could put some in the glass vase and make it look pretty. And then we can leave it by a headstone. I think she'd like that.
David, I really need you to sign this. Please, just sign it.
I told you, I don't want to talk about it, so I'm not going to.
David, please.
Don't ever touch, don't touch, you know.
Okay. But I need you to actually listen to me. I can't afford to keep renting and paying bills and taking care of you.
I never asked for you to take care of me, did I?
You don't have a job, David. Do you think food just magically appears in the fridge?
I never said that. Don't treat me like an idiot.
I'm not treating you like an idiot.
Yes, you are! I'm not an idiot. Don't call me an idiot. We can't all be perfect like you with your perfect life and your perfect job, always rubbing it in my face. I don't need any help from you, so just fuck off and leave me alone.
I didn't call you an idiot, David. I don't think you're an idiot. I think you're an anchor. And you weigh whatever's closest to you down, and now Mum and Dad aren't here, you're an anchor I'm fucking stuck with. Shit.
Tell me what I'm gonna do. Are you coming with me?
Now, some of you might think that community service is an easy option. A DOS, a soft touch, something you just breeze your way through without committing crimes by the end of a week. Well, I've got news for you. It's not. Crime does not pay. And I think most of you are starting to understand that memo. There are people out there who think you are the scum of the earth. Well, this is your chance to prove them wrong. Yes?
What if they're right?
Ah, bro, shut the fuck up, man.
You see, it's not up for debate. They are wrong, and you are going to prove it. Under my supervision. Despite what you all may think of my hard exterior, I am firm, but I am fair. And you will all repay your debt to society by working the amount of hours set by the court. My name is Philippa Brown, Pippi, only to those who earn it. And I am your temporary trainee junior community support officer. Something funny, convict?
Nah.
Well, let's keep it that way. Unless you want your hours doubled for the day. Right. Go, 9 AM, get gone. I want this place looking spick and span by the end of the day. Okay. CSO Brown speaking. Detective Sergeant Davidson. To what do I owe the pleasure? Oh, it's going very well, thank you, sir. Got them all very much under control. Can't foresee there being any major trouble. That's all right then. Okay, thanks, Dad. Oh, Detective Sergeant Davidson. Okay, see you tonight. Bye, bye. So, Paige, is it?
Yeah.
You are doing a cracker job, Paige.
I've only been here 2 minutes.
Foresight can sense these things, you know. Paige, your mother spoke to me.
My mum spoke to you.
Well, in a sense, she spoke to my detective sergeant, who subsequently relayed the conversation to me. Apparently, you've been offered a scholarship. St Andrews, very prestigious.
Yeah, well, they haven't reached their final decision yet. You know, because of this.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, it seems as though St Andrews wants a few things from you, Paige. To retain your scholarship, you need to get 3 A's in your A-levels, which I'm sure you can manage, and a letter of commendation from your support officer. Do you know who that might be?
Is it you?
Bingo, Paige. So I thought perhaps I could suggest a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Mutually beneficial.
You be my eyes and ears on the ground, let me know what's going on, anything being said. And you might just get yourself that shining commendation. Do you, catch my drift?
I don't really feel comfortable being a snitch.
It's not snitching. Think of it as collaborating.
I think that actually sounds worse.
Joining forces.
What sort of things do you want to know?
Well, if you'd like, I'll let you on a little secret. Back in my neck of the woods, I'm not tremendously popular.
Yeah, that's a shot.
And bullying can be a nasty little cancer that can spread around any group, no matter how small. All I'm saying is, if you happen to witness any bullying regarding myself, let's say, or the rest of the group, you just let me know.
So you just want me to tell you if anyone starts calling you names?
Nicknames, drawings, spitballs, any of the above, really. Your future, my pen. So if you just keep your eyes peeled, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Got it.
Good. Thank you.
So, how'd you get into this then?
Excuse me?
This. How'd you get into it? The whole law enforcement thing. Sorry, but you only seem like the policing type.
Well, appearances can be deceiving. You don't really look like the criminal-looking type, but here we are.
Do you want to know what I got done for?
Oh, nothing really gets past me. Based on your profile, accent, height, I'd say arson. Not arson.
Not arson.
Kidnapping. GBH. Wounding with intent?
Purchasing alcohol underage.
Oh. And they gave you community service for that? Seems a bit harsh.
Actually, my dad recommended it to the police. Says that it'll teach me more of a lesson than £100 fine would. It's time you learnt the consequences of your actions, Paige. Crime is a crime. Didn't even want the booze.
I don't understand.
There's a group of girls at my school. Popular, blonde, thin. They all look a bit like Regina George. Anyway, they were having their famous Halloween party for only the elite selected classmates. And they kept going on about how it was going to be like this banger, wall-to-wall, booze, that kind of thing. Because he had this sick fake ID.
Fake ID? Identity fraud?
Yeah. Anyway, they waited for me after school and stopped me by the gates and showed me this big, great, glitzy envelope. An invite to the mega party. All I had to do was take the sick fake ID that they had into the supermarket, buy a couple bottles of vodka. Easy as that. I'd never done it before, but I thought, how hard could it be? And an invite to that kind of party from those kind of girls. No brainer. So I went in, stocked up as much as I could, went to the till. And who stood behind me but Mr. Morris, the PE teacher? He calls me out straight away, and I was trying to explain to him that it wasn't mine, but by the time we got out, everyone was gone. He checks the ID, and sure enough, my picture on it. It was all just one big joke. I know a thing or two about bullying, so if I see anything, I'll let you know.
Okay.
He's gone.
Fuck, that could have been it. Oh my god, if he saw us, he would have... Shit, sorry about the thing, about the tin, I didn't mean to.
Maybe let's save our apologies until we're home, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Can you see anything? Can you see any more of them?
No.
What?
No, Michael. No. Can't see anyone. Nothing. No gear. No tent. No armory. No flags. They haven't raised any flags. They haven't raised any flags!
Oh, what does that mean?
It means they're not staying here. All Kraut units to make camp, but have released a few flags to mark the territory. Like dogs shitting in the soil. No flags means they're not staying here. They're passing through, just like us.
So what do we do?
We wait them out. When they move out, so do we. Whichever way they go, we go the other. And put as much distance between us and them as we can. They'll have moved on from every post in the east, so whatever they've left behind, we can pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ah, fuck.
We should take another look at that.
I don't want to look at it again.
Yeah, well, it could mean your neck if we don't, so let's see it. Ouch.
Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Do I just rip it out?
Only if you want to bleed out right here on this floor. The wire is keeping the wound sealed. As long as we keep applying pressure with bandage or cloth or whatever we can find, it ought to slow the bleeding down. You're not going to win any three-legged races anytime soon, but as long as we're slow and steady, I can drag your ass out of here. But for now, we wait.
Duh. Is that what I thought it would be? All this? They made it look so heroic. You know, a few rescue missions there, dodging a Kraut squad there, and then back in time for tea and cakes. I remember putting on this uniform, just thinking, Mum would be so proud of this.
I know it's not exactly a romantic atmosphere, but if we've got some time to kill.
If there's, you know, private things in there, do you want me to read them?
Loud and clear.
My dearest Patrick, you asked for a food parcel. 3 helpings of lard, 1 piece of milk chocolate, and 2 jars of apricot jam are on their way. Not to mention a few cakes made by yours truly using the good eggs. It is imperative you share these prized goods with your fellow comrades. Especially Michael. A supple, strapping lad like him with strong legs and a chiseled jaw needs his strength.
Shut up.
I swear she must have heard about me from across the radio.
Just read what she wrote.
My dearest... Dumpling. I have one more question for you. How often do you think of me? Do you think of me on those cold nights when you... I can't read that.
Loud and clear.
You can fill in the gaps. When you... I hope the thought of my body on yours keeps you warm at night.
God, it does. Keep reading.
They say the war will be over soon. My God, I long for that day. It's taken so much of us. Not least of all you. I visited your brother's grave today. I know you think of him every day, so I said a prayer for you and lay down some flowers. He will forever wait for you. As will I. Yours, Meredith. I didn't know.
Oh, Michael. What's going to happen, eh? Shit! We have to go. We have to go now.
I can't, I won't be able to, my leg.
We don't have a choice. You have to get up.
Pat, I'll slow you down and then you'll slaughter us both. I'll hide, I promise. You have a wife. I'll be fine, I swear. Go! Go, you bastard, go!
Kommt ran und helft mir! Kommt ran hier!
So, go on then.
Oh, you didn't hear me. That's my bad. I'll say it again. I'll only do it if you do it.
I will do it, I swear, but you go first.
Sure, you'll do it. Definitely. Just after me, though.
I will, literally, I will go straight after you.
And I just believe that, do I?
What, you don't trust me?
You could be a compulsive liar, or an axe murderer, or a Spurs fan.
Alright, fine. Well, how about we both do it together then? After 3, is that fair?
Okay, I'll count. 1, 2, 3.
9.
9.5.
0.5.
No. No way. Nah.
What?
You took like a 10-hour pause before you said 0.5. You can't just give me that out of pity.
Yeah, but I didn't know we were allowed to do halves.
Fucking 9. Really?
9's good. 9's really good. What's better than 9?
10. 10 is better than 9.
Yeah, but you can't really say 10 though, can you?
Why not?
Because you'd look well keen. You can't say someone is literally perfect from the get-go.
So that's the only reason you didn't say 10?
Well, maybe. I guess you'll never know. You probably get this all the time, but are you a Merlot, Cabernet, or Rioja kind of guy? Question too hard?
I think we might be in a bit of trouble.
Trouble? What do you mean?
If something kicks off in a minute, yeah? Just get behind me.
What are you talking about?
Have you got a boyfriend or something? Or like a jealous ex?
No, why?
Because there's a man standing at the back of the bar, eyeballing the back of your head. Don't look!
Well, for fuck's sake, Peterson, can you piss off, please? I'm trying to have dinner.
Fucking idiot.
Sorry, Peterson. Who's Peterson? Nah. Look, I ain't into some open-minded third shit, alright?
Ew, no, that's not what it is.
You can be into whatever you're into. That's a no-go for me, alright? So, no.
Will you shut up for 5 minutes? Peterson is not my boyfriend. Peterson is my bodyguard.
Your body... Your bodyguard?
Yeah, well, one of them. I think Andrews and Davison are outside too.
Davison and Andrews, sorry. You've got 3 security guards. What are you? Fucking Baxi or something?
Look, I didn't want to tell you, alright, but my surname isn't actually Edwards. It's Mahone. My name is Bryony Mahone. I'm Harper Mahone's daughter.
Harper Mahone. As in the Mahomes. As in the geezer that created the pulse pair. And all that AI stuff. Isn't he like a...
Tech multi-billionaire, yes.
You're a multi-billionaire?
Pretty much, yeah.
Bro, I was gonna split the bill.
We can still split the bill.
Fuck that. You can throw your card down. What's it made of? Gold. So what are you telling me? So you can't go nowhere without the 3 musketeers with you at all times?
Actually, there's only a few places I'm allowed to go and meet a stranger, and this is one of them. Only 2 exits and a clear headshot from both directions.
Well, that's comforting. I think I'll give meeting Peterson a miss then.
I do know one place we can go where they can't follow us.
Oh, yeah?
The 3rd exit.
I thought you said there was only 2.
Yeah, that they know of.
So where exactly does this 3rd exit lead?
Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see. Is Peterson still gone?
Yeah.
Okay, well, drink up then and let's go.
So it reckons I'm the individualist, which is number 4. God, there's 9 different personality types. And I scored an 80% on this, so that's fairly convincing. At their best, they are profoundly creative, expressing the personal and the universal, possibly through works of art. Inspired, self-renewing, and regenerating.
Fascinating.
At their worst, they can be despairing, feel hopeless, and become self-destructive, possibly abusing drugs and alcohol to escape. That does sound pretty bang on. Right, let's do you.
Honestly, good, thanks.
God, this is a bit of a dark way to start. Do you ever feel like you can't stop making mistakes? Answer between 1 and 5.
Wrong way, man.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just couldn't get it. I'm fine.
I noticed you haven't taken your work clothes off yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was an emergency. I had to stay with Darren until he was finished because apparently he is unable to do a single basic procedure without being... It doesn't matter.
Come and sit down.
I don't mind doing the rest of the...
Come on.
Wasn't exactly the romantic evening I promised you, was it?
It was a little bit more prawny than I was expecting, but at least you know chow mein's a fan favourite. There's a few brownie points.
There's been a bit of a famine of those, hasn't there?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, shall we? Oh, all your sexual fantasies will be realised this evening.
It does not say that.
Well, the Chinese gods have spoken. You better run upstairs and get changed.
Shut the fuck up.
Bit of a toss-up between French maid and a Playboy bunny. Doctors and nurses has been a bit ruined for me.
You're an idiot. What does it actually say?
Be ready to expect the unexpected. Very ominous. Alright, well, your turn.
So?
I know we already technically did it, but it felt a bit rushed, so I wanted to, you know, do it officially.
So, you put a engagement ring inside of a fortune cookie?
Kind of came to me when you were getting dressed. Thought it might be a bit eccentric.
Oh wow. You're really going the whole hog. Scrubs as well?
Well, you know, start as you mean to go on. Will you, Abigail Canning, do me the honour of agreeing, again, to marry me? And I'll get us a curry next time.
Yes, I will. Again. I got you something too. I wasn't gonna give it to you now, but since you managed to turn a Chinese takeaway into a perfectly romantic evening, I guess I will. Do you know what it is?
It's an engagement ring?
So, do you remember our first date to Brighton Pier? Remember that coin that you put into the machine and you won that grand prize to Centre Parks?
Yes, yeah, I remember.
I got that penny made into a ring. Well, don't just stare at it, put it on. I hope you like it. You know you kind of have to wear it forever now, so...
I love it.
Are you okay?
I have to tell you something.
God, if you're gonna have an affair, at least wait till after the wedding.
No, it's about work.
So don't spoil it. Let's just leave work out of it just for one night, okay?
I've had a complaint. It's a bad one.
Well, you always get complaints.
Not like this. This is different. This could really mess things up.
What do you mean?
It's from the BODs. They're questioning my medical demeanour and conduct over a nearly fatal misdiagnosis.
Whose misdiagnosis?
Mine. I thought it was something that it wasn't. I was in a rush and it nearly caused something terrible to happen. Anyway, they've decided it's worth their weight and they've called me in for a tribunal to determine whether or not, you know, I should remain in my position.
Well, you could get struck off.
Yeah, basically. I'm really fucking scared.
Why? Look, when I said yes, I didn't just mean for the easy bits. Whatever happens, we take it on together. I love you.
I love you too.
Understand
I'll go. So people would come here if they'd done something bad.
Not always when they've done something bad.
Right. Right, just felt bad.
All good.
All good. And then they'd get on their knees and put their hands together.
Like this.
Like this. And then they talk to a big man who lives in the clouds.
Some people thought it was a woman, but that was more of a recent thing.
Right. And then they tell this person.
God.
Right, who lives in the clouds.
Who lives in the clouds.
All about their families and their lives and their problems, and then God would just fix them all.
Normally over time, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
And people really believed in this stuff.
My dad said that when he was a kid, places like this would be full of people doing all that stuff. Like this whole room. Hundreds of people coming and going, lighting candles, doing the hand thing, and just looking up. He said that they'd always be so sure there was someone looking back down. Like someone looking out for them, making sure that they're okay.
Jeez. That is stupid.
Yeah. It's pretty stupid. I think a lot of people lost faith when monsters started coming back from the dead and eating people.
I get that. Still, pretty cool though.
Well, if you like this, you are gonna love the next place.
There's a next place?
Yeah. Obviously. You think I'd risk sneaking you out for a one-stop tour? No way. Tonight, you are seeing the 8 wonders of Hinton Green. And each one is going to be even better than the last.
You plan stuff?
Yeah. I mean, you can't go your whole young life without ever seeing what the world used to be like. I'd be crazy.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Fuck! That's not funny.
She got you good.
Oh my god, shut up. Be careful. She might bite. Oh my Do you think they remember anything?
Like what?
I don't know, like who they were before they, you know, turned into freaks. Like, did they have a boyfriend? Did they have to work a 9 to 5? Did they have a house? Are they, you know, still in there?
You think they are?
Joe says sometimes he can still see them. As if they're like trapped inside their own bodies or something. Their brains still kicking and screaming, but we just can't see or hear them.
Yeesh. Dark.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Can I show you something?
Okay.
Do you promise not to freak out?
I dunno, I guess it depends on what you're gonna show me.
6 years old.
Holy shit, you're infected.
I'm not infected. I'm immune. Joe is too. That's why they brought us here. It's where we go in the evenings when we're supposed to be on patrol. They're trying to find a cure.
Isla, what are you talking about? Why are you telling me this now?
You said you wouldn't freak out.
You said I wouldn't freak out. This is insane. This is crazy. How do you get bit and still not turn into
that? It happened before anyone really knew what made it spread. I wasn't part of any camps or factions back then. I was just kind of huffing it from pubs to supermarkets to churches. I got cornered in an office block. I didn't check the lower floors. It was stupid. I managed to fight my way out. When I finally got to the street, I just ran and ran and ran. I had blood pouring down my front. And I was so sure I was going to die. I found this garage and just laid down, praying, like this. And I just fell asleep. Then I woke up. Still me. Still here. Still alive. And now every time I look at one of those things, I think, why me? Jeez. Why do I deserve it? Why me and nobody else? It just isn't fair. One bite, one scratch, and I lose you forever. How is that fair? I wasn't scared until you came along. I'm scared every single day.
Hey. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Well, this is a surprise.
Why didn't you tell me you moved?
I wasn't aware I had to email you all my life events.
I just drove across London from your old flat. I've been trying to reach you all day.
Well, maybe if you don't check in with your sibling every now and then, you'll blink and miss their major life events.
I called you 5 times. And how exactly is moving house a major life event?
I would say moving in with your partner's a pretty big deal. Wouldn't you?
Oh good, you're here too.
Well, it is my house, so obviously I tend to be around it.
Our house?
Our house, babe. Boop.
Can I talk to you alone, away from private school?
No, actually. Anything you want to say, you can say it in front of him. Because he is my life, my love, and, now officially, my business partner.
What business?
Crypto surfy. Oh, it's all a bit complex, a bit techie. But Ethereum is the future.
It's big business, you know. It's honestly how we can afford something as nice as this.
Are you sure it's nothing to do with your dad's bank?
You are malignant.
Why don't you go pick up your pocket money, huh?
You know what? That's enough. Alright, why don't you just spit it out?
Spit out what?
Yeah, spit it out. You're obviously not here to see us and you want something from me, so just spit it out. What is it? What do you want?
Can you watch Emma for an hour? I've got to go and do a job. It'll be 1 hour, 2 at max.
Oh, daddy daycare. Fun.
Come in.
Thank you. You remember the rules, right? You have to use your phone at all times. If I call, you absolutely have to answer. Do you understand?
We're actually a non-digital household now.
You're standing in front of a television. Can you be digital for just 2 hours? Can you do that for me?
Yes, okay, fine.
And please don't take it anywhere.
Do you have any food here? Can you give her lunch?
And we were actually thinking about opening a pub, so that works for us.
Just some mashed fruit will do. If anything goes wrong, just pick up the phone and call me, okay? I'm gonna have it on me all day. Oh, shit. Okay, it might be more like 3 hours.
Oh. Brilliant. First the pub, now an Airbnb. We're moving up in the world.
Actually, Danny, do you mind if we do talk in private? Just for a minute.
Be my guest.
I'll make it up to you, okay? It'll be just 3 hours. It won't be any longer, I swear.
What did you do to your arm?
Hit it on the side.
Are you back with Liam?
No.
Sophie, are you back with Liam?
No, I'm not! I left 2 nights ago. Staying with Mum until I can afford a place.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because, Ollie, you live on planet fucking crypto. How am I supposed to tell you anything? It might be alright for you, swanning around Mr. CEO's 6th house, building and painting sculptures, but some of us actually have to work for a living.
Sophie, is something going on?
Liam's got a lawyer. He's filed for a custodial hearing for Emma on the 1st of December.
What?
And if it goes through, then I lose Em. For good. I never should have left.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Yes, you should.
He's a good dad. He is. He's a great dad. Emma adores him. She stops crying every time he picks her up. Meanwhile, I'm dropping her off with anyone who will take her, so I can go clean some rich prick's house.
Alright. What do you need?
What?
What do you need for the custodial hearing to make sure it doesn't go through? What has to happen?
I don't know.
Hey, you got pictures of the arm?
No.
Take some. Look, I've got a ring light, I'll bring it down, we'll get Spielberg on that shit. What else do you need? Proof of abuse? You got it on your fucking wrist. What else?
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I just...
Look, you want my help, and then I'm more than just your babysitter. You want to keep a hold of Em, and you've got to fight for her. Because he's not afraid of fighting. So, you can't be either. Surf, what else do you need?
I need to file a police report documenting Liam's abuse. I need a willing women's aid advocate. I need an accommodation and income plan capable of supporting both myself and Emma. I need evidence of job searching and applications. I need a full medical report documenting no alcohol or drug abuse. And I need it all signed by a suitable witness, all in writing and on headed paper.
Then I suggest you go and clean the rich prick's house and be back here by 5. Because if you're going to prove to a court of law that the unfit parent is not you by the 1st of December, then we've got a lot of work to do. Okay?
That must get really fucking boring.
It does, actually. Excuse me, yeah, could I grab a bottle of the Australian Shiraz? Thank you. So you've already started without me?
Oh, we've started without you, have we? God, that must make you feel well left out. It's our fault, isn't it, Mol?
Maze. Wow, and she's off. That's got to be a new record.
You're lucky I'm even here at all.
We should be so lucky.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go upstairs and splash some cold water on my face before I jump across this table and rip her fucking eyes out. And if you're all interested, Mum's upstairs and she's not feeling very fucking well.
See, Maze has still got that good old Manx spirit. Always loved a good scrap, didn't she?
Can you blame her?
Come on, Moll, don't be so dramatic. You're not joining her too on the high horse, are you?
No, I'm not actually. But with Mum and now you showing up, it's a lot for her. And it's a lot for me. I mean, it's weird even seeing you back in this room.
God, is it really? I feel like I never left. I admit that might be because the room is exactly the same. Same menu, same shite service. I think that might even be the same spider. Obviously gets well fed here.
Can you please just dial it back a bit? If not for me, then for Maisie. If you can't tell, she's finding this all a bit difficult.
Of course. We must all say a prayer for our precious little Maisie. Thank you. Not shit.
Look, I was thinking it's probably best if you go up there first, before the rest of us. If Maisie goes up before you, she might not exactly sing your praises, you know.
Yeah, about that.
I should probably warn you, it is a bit of a shock. She doesn't look how she used to look. Her mind is there or thereabouts, but she does have some moments of clarity. But I can 100% guarantee she will know it's you.
Look, Moll, I'm not gonna go and see her.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not gonna go and see her? That's what you're here for, isn't it? You've come all this way.
I came for you and Maze. I didn't come for Margaret.
Sorry, who is Margaret?
Mum. I didn't come for Mum. You'll have to excuse me. It's been a little while since we've been on mummy terms.
Maya, no, you can't do this. I've spent years watching that woman shrivel and rot right in front of me because I didn't leave. I stayed here. You have to go and see her. You have to. She's your mum.
Yeah, she is.
And for God's sake, forgive her. She's dying. Please, just tell her you forgive her. Look, I was going to show you this later, but look, I found one of the four of us. I haven't found one of the four of us in years.
Mom.
Please, just look at it. Please.
This was 1,000 years ago. You look at it, Mom. I mean, who in this photo do you even recognise?
Maybe if you don't want to go and see her, then you can write something on the back and I can read it to her.
You want me to give her an autograph?
This isn't about you. When will you get that into your self-centred head? Do you even know what Mum has?
Cancer, I assume.
Your mother has stage 4 cancer of the stomach and the pancreas, as well as a few early stage cancers elsewhere, but the doctors won't even bother treating them because there's no point. And her primary cancer, her stomach cancer, is in the form of a tumour. And this particular tumour that your mother has can be caused by years and years of stress and worry and fear. Fear that can be brought on by any number of things, so your guess is as good as mine.
It's ironic, isn't it? It's like she can hear us. I wrote this one about you. I'm sure you know that. I've said it in plenty of interviews.
Maybe you can write one about Mum when she's gone.
Do you remember how excited we all were when the big producer, Mr. Camberwell, came through our shite little broken door? God, I I remember Margaret's face so well. So eager to please, so desperate to give him everything that he wanted so that she could give us everything we wanted. Only, would you say you knew what you wanted back then, Mom?
We were kids.
We were kids. 13 years old. Suppose you were a bit younger, so I never blamed you and I never blamed Maze. So you can hate me and Maze can envy me as much as you two want, but it was Margaret. Not Mum, Margaret, who sent me upstairs with the big producer, Mr. Camberwell, for a little demo session with a mother's blessing.
You never said anything happened.
And just like that, I became a star. It's like fucking magic. How you never knew. Crazy how you never had any idea. So no, I won't go and visit her. I will stay right here and I will wait for her to die. Are we doing starters?
I don't feel the way I should. When I look at me, I don't recognize that girl, and it's hard to breathe with all this weight on my lungs, and I can't see how I can do this on my own. Tell me, how can I make it when I always fake it? Oh, how can I save me when I feel like breaking? Oh, how can I make it? My mind's always changing. Those blood stains are fading, but I am still breaking apart. No, I can't change.